Crown and Coke. It's a mixed drink. It's delicious. It's probably not what you're expecting, but it's what we're doing today. On that, wait, no, that's not the topic today. Hold on, let me check my papers. Today on the Whiskey Untitled, we're going to be talking about bottles you regret buying and why. Could be good reasons, could be bad reasons. It's not going to be the same show as last week, Charles. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay, if you say so.
Today on the Whiskey Untitled.
Forgot the show name again? What the hell?
As I didn't forget,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, okay.
using dramatic
Pause. Yeah, okay.
pause.
Okay, man. Sure. Hey, Christian.
Scott says that means Scott. Hi,
you
Christian Whiskey Edge. Oh, Whiskey Edge is on here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Buying, opening. Opening?
Opening. We'll go with opening
Yeah.
because there's a big difference between just buying and opening.
Yeah. No, I
Huge.
Agree.
Huge.
Yep. So, since this is a whiskey show, what's in your glass, my friend? Since you sipped it and you kind of talked about it, what do you have?
Crown and Coke Freakazoid. This is Crown Royal hand-selected barrel Canadian whiskey at 51.5% alcohol. This is not your regular Crown Royal. I don't know why I can't find a second bottle of this from my local store. They sold them all out. Is the best tasting Crown Royal I've ever had. It's so vanilla and so honey. Yes, it's so good.
Better than the like the bourbon mash or the Northern Harvest rye. Better than those.
So I didn't try the Northern Harvest Rye or the bourbon mash. So I'm not worried about those two pieces of garbage.
Fair enough. For me, I have Westland's single cast 3786, which was basically the American style aged in port cast. So, you talked about the American last time, so I have to
Aged in port could be delicious.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
they're
amazing.
regular. I still have that bottle here
American.
because so Westland has this screw cap.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that if you screw it all the way on and tight, you can't get it off?
Yeah, trust me, dude. I know. That's the reason
So
why
I had to take a wrench to it, and now I will not screw this on like completely tight all the way. I screw it most of the way and leave it.
Yep.
What in the piss is going on with that? Yamazaki doesn't have those problems. What's going on, Westland?
I don't know, dude. The Yamazaki have had a bit of a problem with it, but it's if you really kind of crank it.
No, because I found so you can do it with the Yamazaki and it doesn't do it,
No.
and I found on Reddit a lot of people have had problems with that. So I'm not the only one, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So that's why I'm hoping for your new
But you see,
magic stuff to come through soon.
yes, me too. Magic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just packed up like 10 packages to mail out today. It's gonna be a ridiculous time at the post office. Yeah, no, Steve already started us out with I regret opening every Mac that I ever drank. Or Mac 1 that he drank.
Did you pick up any
Which
bottles?
Mac? Oh, I did. I'm so sorry. I did. This right here. Perhaps you guys have heard of it. I might have grabbed 2 bottles, one for fun. Everybody else has been writing really horrible reviews about how they hate this. I actually like it.
Do you like it neat, or do you like it with what's
I like it neat. So, you drink it neat. You get red berries and vanilla. It's really enjoyable. Put it in the freezer. It turns into syrup, and it turns into like fresh.
Why syrup though? Like
Korean. I don't know why it turns into syrup. I don't know what's going on.
What's the alcohol ABV?
I don't know, 41.2.
That's weird.
So,
like alcohol shouldn't be like slushy like
it's
that.
got a lot of grain sugar in it, I'm sure. Not slushy, it just turns syrupy, like really thick.
Huh.
But it tastes like, so in Korea we have these big fat red grapes with the skin on them.
Okay.
That you can actually take the skin off. I actually think they're lychee. But
are they are they furry, or are they like the skin looks like kind of like scales?
Not furry.
Okay, yeah, it might be like cheese.
So yeah, so anyways, this when you freeze this, it tastes like that. It tastes. I mean, to me, that's good.
That sounds good.
I mean, like I like that flavor. But yeah, no, that was a heck of a surprise.
Yeah.
And of course, seeing the message when you put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick.
Oh no, dude! Like I want a bottle just because it's a bit of a gimmick, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't even watch Game of Thrones, so
I know
it's
you're
whatever.
You're weird. I got the cider cast, so the one that you kept talking about, the one I posted. So I'm excited.
It's the one I like.
I'm excited to see if this actually is better than the port for me.
I'm gonna join their medallion club.
Yeah, what is that? It's just like basically you get a single barrel. Like you don't even know if it's good.
I don't know. I haven't even asked Emma about it. Yeah, you'd get 3-year-old whiskey. They're paying $70 a bottle for. We'll see how that goes.
That's why I'm like, okay.
It sounds like a gimmick.
But hey, good for them for trying to push that out. And then one quick news update. I heard that the Macallan cast strength number 2 is coming out.
Macallan cask strength.
Is it cask strength or
number 2?
What was the one that you didn't like? Classic cut.
Correct.
So
Which is cask strength, but
so
not...
there's a classic cut version number 2.
Oh yeah, the 2018 classic cut. It's already out.
How is it for you? Because like
I haven't found any yet.
Oh, so I'm the bottles are shipping on Friday to my stores, so I'm gonna pick one up. So.
Yeah, it's rumored that it's better, but I have not gone looking around for it.
Oh, this is a cider cask, by the way, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cider cask. Scott was asking. But yeah, no, I'm very curious because I heard that I guess people voiced their opinions and did not like the 2017. So I heard they went back and tried to fix it with the 18.
Secretly, I'm not going to say who, someone I know who works for Edrington, we talked privately, and they don't like it either. They may not have been the only one. When I was talking to them about it, another ambassador...
One or two?
Might have chimed in. 2 people.
No. We were all... Batch 1 or batch 2 you're talking about?
Oh, batch 1.
So
the 2017 Classic Cut.
Gotcha.
We were all like...
No.
But, so we'll see what happens to batch 2.
So yeah, I heard batch 2 is a bit different. So...
I mean, add more European oak and it'll be great. Steve loves the 7. Steve loves that note, though, that an American oak. It
depends, right?
It's no point. Yeah, everybody's palate's different.
Yeah. All right. So on that note, right? Let's go with you. You probably have more bottles than I do. So
all right, I'll start.
Let's go with the topic. So the topic, today is basically whiskeys that we regret opening. And
so it's not whiskeys we hate. Today it's going to be ones that we just regret opening up. So this is the Joseph Magnus Straight Bourbon Whiskey, batch number 4, bottle 8 of 892. So it sounded like it should be good, right? Triple cask finish. The 3 casks are Oloroso Sherry, PX Sherry, and Cognac. You'd think this should be bombing, and it tastes like garbage. I don't. So there are a lot of bottles I buy that I'm like, meh, this is okay, or it's not that good.
Yeah.
This one, it had nothing to do with that at all. It's not good, but it's also $100. So you're like, wait a minute, I have to drop $100 per bottle to find out if I do or don't like it.
So it's a price that really got you then.
Correct. Like Filibuster is a brand that I don't really talk about much because we don't get along anymore. Their bottles were only $35 a piece. I ended up buying 4 of theirs to find out that I don't like it. This, I bought 1, and I'm like, I'm not going to do the same thing. There's no way I'm going to buy like another bottle of that.
Or the cigar.
Just to see like, ooh, did I like this? Yeah. I'm just to be like, oh, I didn't like it. Spend $200. Get out.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
Money's too hard to come by.
Yeah. Yeah. Say that. All right. So let's go with. So I know we talked about this last week, but the Hudson Maple.
The Hudson.
So this basically kicked me out of the whole like rye game for a while.
That's crazy.
Like I was like, oh, this sounds great. You know, I'll be interested in this, and then bam, like for you, like yes, spending the money, but it was the flavor that I got, and I was like, I wasn't really big into rye that back then. I didn't like that spice, so I was like, if this is what rye tastes like, I don't want to deal with it. And then and then it really took me into, I think it was High West's double rye that kind of got me back into it. Like, okay, I'm liking this again, and then I worked my way up. But
the Rendezvous is good.
But what's hard is the fact that this stopped me from going to Rise, and I really enjoy Rise now. But that little roadblock, so that's kind of why I regret opening it and even trying it. And so on.
But I mean, it's like anything. So I agree with Eric. Garbage is an acquired taste, so is cat anus. Don't ever forget it. But absolutely, like when it comes to rye, when it comes to sherry, when it comes to even ports, there are so many different kinds of sherries. There's so many different kinds of rye, so many different kinds of ports. Like personally, if I had to judge all rye by Midwinter's Night Stram, I would throw it all in the trash. Yeah. But if I get judged by like Michter's Barrel Proof Rye or there's a couple of ryes out there. Like if I had to judge it by Wilderness Trails Rye, oh my goodness, that
rye
totally
that
different.
you probably have to your left right now. Do you have a rye there? You must have a rye there. Wow, I actually thought he was going to bring out the Booker's Rye. All right.
No. I mean, I could have made my money back on that, but it's whatever. I got to try it. To me, that bottle is a good thing. So I've gotten to share it with so many people, and so many people have gotten to try it because I don't like it, that it's like, it actually worked out for the better. Yeah. So.
All right, so what's up? What's next up in your...
Next, this is a weird one. So, I have to explain this one. So this is the Bell Mead regular, what do they call this? The sour mash whiskey. So this is, I think, a 9-year or 10-year. I can't remember. It says it somewhere on here. Anyways, it's a 9 or 10-year, and it's not bad, but I don't like it.
So what makes you regret it if you don't?
So I bought the sherry first, loved it. Mm-hmm. Bought their cognac, loved it. Bought their Madeira cask, loved it. bought their regular sour mash and was like, "What is this garbage you're peddling?"
Were you comparing it
And
to
it's
the other sour mashes that you had?
yeah, I don't understand. I know it's probably the same spirit that goes in there with the finishes, but just it doesn't convey in the regular sour mash. So I just can't get into it. There's a lot of sour mashes I like too.
Yeah.
And this one, I mean, I have another one that I bought. I got, Charles Nelson to sign it, and that's it.
That's cool.
It sits on a shelf.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Next one for me.
It just goes to show, like, you can't trust everything from a distillery just because you like that distillery.
Yeah, and on that same note, so I think I mentioned this before, High West Valley Tan. So this one here, I'm a big fan of High West. I do like the Midwinter's Night Dram. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. Whee. And yeah, so I was like, hey, this is a special release. This is going to be their distillant. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to get to try a little bit of it at the start. And it was bad. And it's not going to knock me out of High West because I enjoy, like, I guess 80% of what they produce.
Rendezvous Rye?
But this thing, like, holy bejeebies, man. Like, this thing just killed me.
Did it? Is that bad? That's actually one of the ones I've never had from them.
It's like cat piss.
Ooh, perfect. Pairs with Pete.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Cat's anus is different from cat piss, but yeah. Trust me, it wasn't that great. But it was interesting. It was different. Maybe you might like it because it's different. But it definitely wasn't for me. I was thinking, like, hey, it's going to be different. It could be a bit more bready. And then, nope. It was just not good. No.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
So, thinking about High West, immediately I'm thinking of the light again. Because I got to have it for a second time. Oh my gosh.
High West people, if you're watching our show, we would love to go visit you.
Oh my gosh. Just send me a bottle of the light and I will talk about it to the ends of the earth.
No,
that buttercream. It just. Oh.
We should really go visit, man. Especially in the snow time right now. It'd be amazing.
We should. Like, so 1943 Glenfiddich, the vintage cask, and High West Light are the two bottles. When I think of like rich buttercream, like eating a cake, immediately, like that's what comes to mind. Steve, you're not blocking anybody. Man, but that's immediately what comes to mind, though. Like, buttercream just gets me.
All right.
Just gets me.
What's next up on your list, man?
So this is going to be a weird one, and I'll explain. Again, like, I'm trying to explain. See, I thought more positively about, like, the regret for opening.
Oh.
So this is the Highland Park 30.
Yep.
Regret for opening. I regret tasting it the first time. If I hadn't tasted it in New York, I wouldn't have craved it so much. And if I hadn't craved this... 1973, I'm sorry. It's like 44 years old, whatever it is. Correct, Steve. Absolutely. 1973. My brain's not working. But the Highland Park 30, if I hadn't had it the first time, I wouldn't have craved it and then had to go get my own bottle. And, I mean, obviously, birthday parties happen. But
yeah, save me something, man.
Like, oh my gosh. I can't explain. It's that good, though. It's so good that, like, those are the worst bottles. The ones you get to taste, and they cost thousands of dollars, and you're literally craving them. Like, this is a $900 bottle, and I just want another.
Number 6?
Like, yeah, I know. $4,000 now, and I just want one. Yeah. Like, it's still going to happen. I have to do it before I'm 40. Like, it's got to be my 40th birthday.
And that's so hard, but then, like, and I guess I kind of in the same boat as you. Like, wow, I could save all this money and get this, or I can buy these 30 other bottles instead, and that's the hard judgment, right?
Nope.
For you, you're like, I'm not buying whiskey anymore.
I've tasted it of $30 bottles where I'm like, well, whatever.
No, I mean, like, you're gonna buy 30 bottles, not $30 bottles. Shit.
Yeah, no, I need this. I need that in my life.
So in the same kind of note that Wally was talking about, I regret buying this because this is all I want to try.
Oh my goodness, I know those feels.
So it's like, this was more of, I think I was like, I got a new job or something. It was kind of one of those bottles. Like, oh, I like Belvini. Let me go buy something that's higher in their range, right? And I'm not gonna buy like a ton because I don't know what it tastes like. I'm not gonna buy those crazy bottles that are in thousands. So I was like, oh, the 21's a regular lineup and it's port, so I like port. So try this out. This has made me go into, yeah, you're gonna go into Canadian airport right now. Let's fly. It just made me like search for more Portwood stuff, and I regret that because now I'm in a rabbit hole where there's not that many port finished whiskeys anymore. So. It just made me go that rabbit hole, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I am looking up that price. I'm too curious not to look it up.
Oh yeah,
$2,400.
See, Eric, wait, that's a great question. But the thing is, like, when I thought about that, I mostly sold all the bottles that I didn't like. If it's 50-50 for me and I'm not a big fan of it, I'll sell it. I don't care.
Eric, I'm in the other boat. I have never regretted opening a bottle because it increased in value. Because so for me, getting to share something with friends is always fun, but getting to share something with friends that I know, like either they won't get again, they'll never buy themselves, or it'll get so expensive that none of us can afford it in the future. Like that's my favorite. Like
hey, like I don't have that, so I can't do that. But yeah, I can see that. No, like, Scott, I have not tried the Tomatin 14 Portwood finish, but
no. Tomatin 14 Portwood solid. It's good. Tomatin's got a really lighter flavor though, compared to the 21 Portwood.
I would buy it at $200.
Yeah, I'd probably put the two next to each other.
Richie, I'll buy it at $200. I bought mine at $130, I think, or $150 back then. So yeah, I'll buy it at $200. Once this is done, I'm buying another one. Since it's on the shelf.
Mine was definitely $200.
Yeah, when it's on the shelf all the time, I don't have to buy it back up, so I'm good.
No, the last one that I had, I traded somebody for a photo shoot. They just bought me a Balvenie 21.
Hey, why not?
It's a fair deal. It wasn't. I got gypped, but whatever.
All right.
I was happy to get whiskey.
What's next?
I have more bottles.
Yeah.
I got so like legit regret. Birthday bottle that just went wrong. $650, and I'm pretty sure this was a giant waste.
I really want to try that though, to be honest.
Yeah, by all means, I'll send you some of this. But it's I mean, it's a shame and regret in a bottle. It's
I bet.
Nasty.
What's it cost?
$650.
Yeah.
It was like, literally. I mean, I would have rather just sold it to somebody else who actually likes it, and then I just wouldn't have rather had it. But on the other hand, I am like one of the only voices on Instagram that's like, hey, the Jura 30 tastes like trash. Everybody else is jocking it so
well, the
hard.
problem is that not many people have tried it.
It's 600 plus taxes.
Not many people have tried it either, so you're not going to get that volume of people. So
it's a 30-year Jura. Yeah. It's 30 years of caramel. St. Charles, the bottle. What am I going to use for pictures?
That's
people
true.
like looking at old things.
Yeah.
Even if they don't taste good.
All right. All right, next up. Steve, turn off the show, man. You might not like this. I regret opening this because of Scott. Hey, Scott, if you're still here, dude, I regret this, man. And,
the Wiggedale?
And you know that. Because I opened this because I was thinking this could be a light peated scotch. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try peat. And I'm like, F no. This peat tastes like shit. I don't like this stuff. So I regret opening it because I wasn't ready in my whiskey journey and my peat journey. I wasn't, let's say, prepared.
You might never be ready for that.
And I'm getting there, but like I still can't.
No, smell it. Go ahead, smell it. Yeah, get those rubber bands in your nose. That potted meat. Yeah.
So for me, I regret this because I should have tried more of maybe, what would it mean lighter back then?
Scott said, "Why are you blaming him?"
I'm blaming you, bro. I'm blaming you because you said in review this is great, and I trusted your palate with freaking all the sherry shit that you loved.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, dude. But hey,
I still love you. Taste good reminds me of someone.
Taste is subjective, man. So it was good for you. It wasn't good for me.
I mean, the Corey Vrecken has grown on me over time, but it's oxidized a lot in that bottle that I have had for 2 years now.
Dude, my wife came up to me and she was all like, did you start smoking? And I'm like, no. It smells like an ashtray though, right? And she's like, yeah, it does. I'm like, I just lit an ashtray right now. So.
Gross.
One day. You never know.
Oh, man.
All right. Next up.
Oh, there are a lot of... Oh, this bottle... This isn't even a regret. This is just good stuff.
Cruising.
Like, I hate to say this, but, like, I actually like this. Like...
Why do you hate to say it?
I mean, I hate to say that I even opened it, because other people are like, oh, it's Johnny Walker, it's trash. Oh, don't drink Johnny Walker.
But like, I like Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker Blue is one of my favorites.
This is the number 2 Johnny Walker that I've ever liked. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't even compare to the number 1 Johnny Walker, which is Johnny Walker Black 2049.
Yes, I'm still trying to find that bottle for you, man.
$100. That is the best. That stuff's so good. Oh my gosh, if you're a fruity Scotch lover, like that actually tastes great, as opposed to so many other.
You don't like the
Walkers.
blue? I love the blue, man.
The blue, I've had it's batch by batch.
But
I've had good batches that are like French vanilla and incredibleness, and I've had batches that taste like a peat bomb. Yeah. It's disgusting.
I never had a peat bomb one before. But then again, it's like also history too for me, so like it brings me back. So it has that memories tied to it. So
Habs green. I bought the green because everybody said to go for it because it's all the 4 blended malts, and it was okay, but it wasn't great.
So this is one where I regret basically opening because I know a lot of people would have loved this, and it kind of was wasted on me. So the Redrick 22-year-old. Just before they got too oaky. So a lot of people like this one just because it didn't go over that edge yet, but for me it's still a bit too oaky. So I feel kind of bad that it was a bit wasted on me. But the fact that, I was able to try it, I was kind of happy about it. So it's kind of that middle of the road kind of thing.
I mean, that's Diageo marketing right there.
No, marketing for sure, because I love the barter house. I love the forge joke. So I was like, oh, this is going to be their yearly updated series. Let's see what it is. And yeah, no. Did not sit well.
It's kind of crazy.
It is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Indeed. I don't have any more bottles. I mean, I could show you what I have from Diageo, but again,
I'm done with bottles.
This right here was evidence to me, like, just like what we just did, you can't always judge a distillery by one bottle. You can't judge them by all their bottles. You can't judge a peat by one bottle. You can't judge any, like, main flavors in whiskey by a bottle.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, until I bought this, I couldn't judge even Crown Royal by a stinking bottle because the hand-selected barrel, oh my gosh. And I don't know if all the hand-selected barrels taste the same or what, but oh, just flavor-wise, on point.
What made you pick up that bottle? Since basically you're saying
it's at my local store,
Crown
and that's
Royal.
how you build a relationship. You buy their barrel picks because you get excited with them.
So it's a barrel pick?
Yeah, hand-select barrel pick. My local store picked it up, and they had the barrel in the store.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to freaking find that one now.
Yeah, like impossible.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the other ones are though. But I mean, I think Scott chimed in and said he liked his.
Huh. All right, guys. Yeah, let us know what bottles that you kind of regret buying, either because it ruined your taste buds for other amazing things, or just in general. I can.
Oh man.
I can definitely. I'm surprised you didn't mention like you kind of defended the whole the Booker's rye though, because I really thought that you were kind of regretting it, but that makes sense.
Again, I don't like it at all, like at all. But getting to share it with other people is where it's at.
Yeah, especially like what that
so
bottle
much
is now, like in the thousands.
Yeah, to me that's so much fun. I love it when I can be like people who want to try the Macallan #1. I'm like, dude, let me get you a sample because it's not that great.
Yeah.
Like, go out and buy all the #4s. Edition #4. If we're going purely on taste,
Yeah.
Like, and it is absolutely subjective. But if you're just going by Scotch and Smith's palate, you got to go buy all the bottle #4s. Because #1, meh. #2,
come on, you have to like that one.
It was all right. #3,
Pass.
But #4, so good. Get those Macallan apples. Send me the Bookers.
Yeah, like to be honest,
come down here and get some, Steve.
That was the first Macallan that I doubled up on, like the #4. Like I legit, like I think
the #4.
I think I was talking to Steve about it, and I did a side by side with the 2 and the 4, and I was like, nothing could beat the 2, man. The 2 was great. The 4 just it really opened up, man. Like that green apple.
Yeah,
that was like,
it shined.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And the crazy thing about it for me is, like, I get that people want to collect #1 because it's the first one, it's the rare one because people weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, you're not going to get that kind of apple note that you're getting in the #4 in any other Macallan. Like, I think I had tons of Macallan at this point, and none of them carry that apple flavor that they get in their new make spirit.
Yeah.
Is it probably younger? Absolutely. But do you want to make sure you try that different flavor from that same distillery?
Yeah.
Their sherry, we already know their sherry is bombing. We don't need that anymore. Like, bring us something different, and they did it with the #4, and it impresses me on like so many different levels.
Hey, Malted Montreal, let us know why you regret Dalmore 18. I know the reason why people regret Dalmore in general.
Because it tastes like the 15 and the 12 and the 25.
See, and that's no, but it could be something different for him. Like for me, like I picked the 15 because I already had the Glendronach 12. Like it was just a logical thing, right? You get two different things, but very similar tastes, and that's what I think someone told me. It was basically, hey, if you're gonna pick one, pick the Glendronach, one of the ages, and then pick the Dalmore, one of the ages. Don't buy double of them. I'm like, all right.
Oh wow.
And I was like,
I wasn't that impressed by the.
That was great advice, to be honest.
15 Revival, people swear by. I just had it at Jack Rose.
Wait, which
might have been everything else I ate with it, but it wasn't that great.
Which 15 though? Because people say like different 15s from different years taste different, right?
Yeah, it got brought back or whatever. Like they're redoing it. This is the new one.
Yeah, the new one I heard.
And it's okay. I wasn't impressed like the 12.
Yeah. I was curious. All right.
You never know it. So he just named Springbank 18, but the 15 in the green bottle, bombing, and the 19 surprisingly good.
Man,
and I'm not a Springbank fan.
Damn, Steve hated on that.
Their 10 is trash.
Shit. Has he tried the King Alexander yet? Have you opened yours? You've opened yours, right?
King Alexander, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd buy another one of those if I could find them for as cheap as I found it the first time.
Yeah, I bought mine online because it was cheaper than buying it in the state.
It was like $130.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now I see them for like close to $250.
Yeah.
The video just hit out.
Oh, I didn't see it change. Oh, that's weird.
Ooh. Oh, but chat's still going. This is weird. What does this mean?
I don't know. How about this? Let's refresh it.
Wait, did you?
Oh, you refreshed.
Refresh and it comes back? That's weird. Do we lose our stream when we refresh?
No.
Wow,
it
we've
still
never
streams.
had this happen before.
No, it works fine.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we're looking. So, when we stream, we have a separate page that shows our stream live. So.
Oh, Hab says he saw it the whole time.
Huh, weird. Yes, Steve, I agree. But
yeah,
I've been toting that line for a while.
Yeah, but like single barrels are like that. You get to pick the cream of the crap though, and like you get the best of the best.
Do you think?
So like I've had Dalmores that were SMWS that were baller. I had Akantoshin that blew my mind.
I wonder if there's Juras that do that. That's pretty interesting.
I bet they do. I bet they've. Oh, let's look for some. Yeah. That'd be a good adventure.
See, and that's the key thing, right? Like, I feel as though that when we talked about this topic, like when I mentioned the Hudson stuff, it pulled me away from certain things, and that's what's so hard nowadays. Where if you buy into a brand or something, and then you have that one bad experience with that brand's blackballed for you for ages until someone blind tastes you or something like that.
Yeah, it just gets tainted.
Yeah, yep. And I guess that's a good thing as well, because that means we have so much selection that we can replace a brand with another brand right off the bat, because there's similar things. But just imagine all those people like, oh no, I'm not going to have a Glenfiddich anymore. I'm not going to have a Macallan anymore because of this.
So that ties all into the whole reason I wanted to have this show. That's why we're here. We buy the bottles that people think they're going to regret. We spend the money. We buy the bottles that sometimes we regret, so we can explain to people what it tastes like and save them money and dollars. That's always the goal. I don't know.
And
that's
if we
goal.
saved you at least $1, please feel free to donate to us on Patreon and help support us. I just want to say thank you to Leo James and Scotch Dummies for donating us. Leo James is new, so thank you so much, buddy, for thinking that our information is valuable. So
shout out to Leo.
Yeah.
Hi, Leo.
And guys, yeah, if we save at least $1, toss us 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents. Not at us.
Can you do that at Patreon?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it as little as you want on Patreon. Be a jerk. Do it 1 cent. You can do it.
1 cent per episode.
Yeah, do that. Got it. But yeah, it helps us out. It hopefully it will allow me to travel and Wally to travel around and maybe even go to High West. That'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool to go to High West. I just really want the light. Does anybody here live in Utah? Let's do this.
Yeah. Let us know.
Full volume, man.
I wish. How many bottles do you have?
Bottles.
How many do you?
3.
Oh, I only got 1, and I was late to open it too. So when I picked one up, they're all gone.
I should go buy more.
Yeah. No, that's just hard, man. Like the Macallan.
Steve still?
Dude, you'll find something, buddy. Don't worry, we got you back. Hey, you being here always helps out, and if you subscribe, even better, man. So hopefully, press that subscribe button down on Wally's side, right there. Yep. Oh, click it right there. All right. Yeah. Thanks for subscribing.
I need to build a business. where people can be employed.
You got this, man. You got this. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's a bit of a shorter. We'll give you 2 minutes of your life back. Just let you guys know that we are working on a podcast. It'll be the same thing, basically,
Podcasts, some music. We've got stickers. We've got pins. We've got weird things that Walters, our Scotch and stuff, is going to start selling to help you out with your older bottles. We've got all kinds of stuff in the pipeline and just 1,000 things on top of that. So thank you for joining us, because it was a good show. And I'm glad you guys could find some bottles that you liked, which is exciting.
Yeah.
I'm only going to hold up stuff that I really enjoy. I'm sorry. So we're gonna try to provide good content for you guys. On top of, Charles can't grow a beard. That's like asking a seal to not be slippery.
I can't, dude. I'm Asian, man. I do Fu Manchu. Come on.
Compete with mine, yeah, right. We're gonna try to provide you guys with as much good stuff as possible. And then the Patreon, I don't know if Charles has been sending you guys stuff, but I think I'm gonna try to send you guys some stickers. So throw some stickers in there. I might have just ordered some. I'm excited about it.
If you guys have been doing Patreon, after a certain threshold, I actually send personalized glasses. So Shimon, if you're in there, you can probably show off your personalized glass, dude. It's got his name on it and everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is so much love right there. And if you guys subscribe, even better. Follow us on Instagram. Our handles are usually there, but they're not this week because I forgot. And I don't know why I forgot. But
say hi on Instagram. Slide into Charles's DMs.
Boom, there you go.
Slide it right in his dirty mouth. That's what DM stands for, right?
Son of a... All right. And on that note, what are we going to say, man?
Oh. 1, Deuces.